10% of all the new cars sold in Iowa come from the Karl Auto Group. Our neighbors trust us to have the largest selection and the highest standards. To our current customers, thank you. And to our future customers, see for yourself why Karl drives Iowa.
Your dealer for life, it's the Karl way.
They say the grass is greener where you water it. For me, that means being loyal, putting in the work, and being part of a community that raised me. Fairway, your home court advantage.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Cyclone Fanatic postgame show. I'm your host, Leah Nelson. I'm joined as always by Chelsea Poppens in the Northwest Bank studios. Iowa State is back in the win column, baby. Woo! This is a complete 180 from our last Cincinnati postgame show, and it just feels good. I feel so happy, so smiley. It was a fun game, and we'll get into it. We'll break it down for you, but let's thank our sponsors as always. Shout out to Karl Auto Group. They are our presenting sponsor for the whole basketball season. Great people, great fans of Cyclone Fanatic and the Iowa State Cyclones. We love Karl Auto Group. Make sure you check them out. And our friends over at Fairway Meat and Grocery. Again, amazing grocery store. Check them out for all of your meat, produce, everything else. Everything you get at a grocery store.
Grocery,
check out Fairway.
whiskey,
Grocery.
whatever.
Yes. Oh, I'm just feeling, Chelsea, I'm just feeling so good, truly, after these last few weeks. This was the Iowa State's first win in 2026, which sounds crazy. 93-68 against Cincinnati. I mean, I think it'd be a disservice to not talk about Jada Williams right off the rip. I mean, career high, 44 points, 6 3-pointers. This was like the Jada Williams that we were waiting for. We knew it was coming. Just incredible game tonight. It just so much fun to watch. Pulling up the
Oh, there it is. Yeah, such a different Jada than we've been seeing these last 5 games. Like we saw like the discouraged, we saw the the getting left wide open on the 3 Jada. And honestly, she probably needed to go through that phase in order to get to like this 44 point type of game, because I'm like, if players are playing like that, it should piss you off. You should come into the game and like, this is the type of game we wanted Cincinnati to be the first time we played them. And it just shows tonight, like the movement is so much better. Like what a tremendous game by her. Less turnovers. She's been like very turnover prone the last couple games. Handled the ball so much better than she has lately. And so, yeah, like you said, incredible game. What a difference it also makes to have Ariana Jackson back.
Yes. Yeah, you could
have
just
a
tell.
third scorer.
Yeah, you could just tell that they seemed like a different ball team today. And there was obviously so many factors. But I think going back to Jada, I think this is a game that could truly kind of change the rest of the season for her. Because like you said, we saw the Jada that was getting left wide open in the Baylor game. And, you know, she took that personally and probably put in so much work. And so not only is that just going to help her, but it's going to help Iowa State as a whole. Because now I think Audie's going to get probably a lot more looks if people on the perimeter are going to score. So
yeah, I love to see the movement that we actually had, even with Evangeline, like players cutting and the movement in and out and like the little back cuts. Like I love to see that type of play because it's so much different than the way we have been playing. And that type of adjustment comes from losing 5 games in a row. That type of adjustment comes from having to rethink the offense and having to have players have the confidence to make IQ plays, not just robotic plays where they think it's an Audie Crooks show, Jada Audie Crooks, Addie Brown type of show. These type of plays get made because they are having that confidence. They're getting minutes that they weren't originally, and Iowa State's having to play a different style.
I was going to say too, like the last few shows we have been begging for bench players to like step up and do something. And so many people got involved tonight, which I think is just a huge improvement from, again, the past few games. And I think that's only going to benefit. And it comes with having to play more. Like these players that are on the bench, like these last few games are the most amount of playing time that they've had in a really long time. So it's, yes, the 5-game losing streak was horrible, but I think it's only going to be like a positive impact going forward. And you said it earlier in the show, like they kind of needed it because now, like if they can play like they did tonight against Cincinnati going forward, it's going to be great because they didn't just beat Cincinnati by a few points. Like they did pretty well. So I want to talk.
Game.
It was fun. It was great. I want to talk defense a little bit. Maya Perry from Cincinnati had 26 points the first time that they played them. She was held to, I believe, 2, which is incredible as always. So I don't know. I just
Credit
overall,
to AJ being back.
yes, you can totally see a difference. And I think I saw that in the comment too. Yeah. Also the AJ defense and spacing just around toughness plays. Like she's just an overall amazing player.
It makes a huge difference in how we're playing. I mean, our defense has been garbage the last couple games. Our rebounding has been garbage the last couple games. But even seeing like Reese get 7 rebounds, that's huge for us. We needed people out there getting an Evangelia. There we go. I'll say it right. But those two getting 7 rebounds is massive, along with AJ getting 8. Like when you have guards producing those type of like stats, like it's a well-rounded team, and that's exactly what we needed in order to succeed in these next couple games, or the rest of the season, not just the next couple games.
I think I saw the stat that the last few games ISU turned the ball over, I believe it was 59 times, which seems insane. And then they only had 5 turnovers in the first half. So I don't know what they ended with at the end, but it
also speaks to our defense, though, that Cincinnati had 20 turnovers.
Yes.
That's pressure. That's playing good defense. That's putting them in uncomfortable situations and producing from it. Because what is it? Points off of turnovers. 12 to 24. And so when we play defense like this, like we've said it time and time again, defense wins games when offense isn't working, and rebounding is effort. And so we're seeing that stuff actually translate to the athletes, and I'm sure Coach Finley is articulating that every single time after the games, that when they're watching film and areas that we need improvement. And so they're actually taking it to heart and putting it into action.
I'm
except
excited.
for free throws. Free throws are still hurting.
That was my next thing, is like, of course I want to be positive, and at the end of the day they won. Like that's what we were, hoping for, but man, free throws. I mean, there's still a lot to work on, but
we can't expect a perfect game.
Exactly.
I'll take a win.
That's what I was gonna say. And the girls know, like they know that they need to make free throws. You can see it on the coach's face. You can see it on their faces too, because I mean, Jada Williams is a great free throw shooter, and she was even missing some. The announcers were, she's not perfect, as you can see. So
yeah. But we'll take positivity and wins when we can get them. And when somebody's up there with 44 points, celebrate it.
Oh my gosh, incredible game. How does Iowa State kind of continue this momentum and not let it kind of be stagnant going forward?
I hate to say it, but I think it does help that Hattie Brown is still out. Because AJ coming back, we're still trying to having to diversify our offense. And like when bench players come in, like Paul coming in and making a difference, like we still have to play a certain style. We're still looking for that 4th offensive threat. And so like, I think it works to our benefit that we have to adjust, and we have to play this style of basketball moving forward now that AJ's back.
I love that answer. And it makes total sense, because they're still kind of trying to find some missing pieces and make everything work. And so many people are getting playing time. They're switching up lineups. You're seeing different starting 5. You're seeing different people coming at half. So that's exciting. And I'm just happy, as you can see. I feel good being back to
just like back to being optimistic.
Guys, it was really hard for me the last few games to I was still trying to be optimistic, but we had to state the facts.
Sydney only played 5 minutes to Steve, who just asked that.
Yes.
Yeah. 5 minutes, but I think it was because like all those other players were producing, and Coach Finley, like he said, is throwing the kitchen sink at it and seeing what works, and this is what was working for today's game. It doesn't mean that she's going to get 5 minutes in every game moving forward, but like you said, there's opportunity for players coming off the bench to produce in whatever minutes that they get, and Kenzie Hare, Reese, and Pauk were doing that.
It was exciting. I love seeing people who don't usually like get the shine. So it was a fun game. And I'm just so pumped that ISU's back in the win column. They take on Arizona on January 24th. So make sure you guys tune back in. We'll be here post game. Shout out Aiden for producing, and shout out to our sponsors, Karl Auto Group and Fairway Meat and Grocery. Thanks for listening.